The forum provided a chance for President Moon Jae-in and his Japanese counterpart, Shinzo Abe, to sit down for talks. The duo denounced North Korea's latest nuclear test and agreed to seek China and Russia's support in hurting Pyongyang's wallet. Hwang Hojun has more from their first face-to-face meeting.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe have agreed to seek unprecedented sanctions against Pyongyang through a new UN Security Council resolution, including cutting off all oil supplies. During their meeting in Vladivostok, Moon and Abe shared their thoughts on the regime's latest nuclear test and stressed the provocation created a real threat to peace and security in the region.
한국과 일본 양국의 긴밀한 공조가 더욱더 절실해졌다고 생각됩니다.
With people from both South Korea and Japan gravely concerned over North Korea's belligerent actions, the leaders agreed that it was time to maximize pressure against the North rather than engage in dialogue, especially as Pyongyang is deliberately continuing to escalate the tension in spite of the international community's condemnation. During the summit, Prime Minister Abe positively evaluated how the two countries are closely working together to deter North Korea's provocations and said he hopes such a relationship will continue. The meeting between the two leaders took place 4 days after their phone call straight after Pyongyang's nuclear test. President Moon and Prime Minister Abe also discussed the need to further expand the countries' bilateral relationship, including economic cooperation. Meanwhile, soon after the summit meeting with his Japanese counterpart, President Moon held a luncheon meeting with Korean nationals living in the region, Russians of Korean descent, and Russian public figures who have contributed to the enhancement of South Korea-Russia relationship. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.